Now, I assure everybody who are watching, all the real regular cars episodes from RCR UK are coming, but we are doing these little easy point of view drives. All principal photography has been completed. These are just little fun things that we can have so you can see what we're doing as this trip is progressing. When we get home to Pennsylvania, we will start editing the real reviews, and we have a month and a half worth of show that's going to continue. But for now, there's this. This is a Rolls-Royce Wraith, and I am not worthy enough to drive this thing, but I am about to. We have a volunteer. Paul, thank you so much for driving out here to the Midlands for us to have a look at our very first Rolls-Royce. It wouldn't be a UK tour if we had one of these. What we've learned so far is that it's based on the BMW 7 Series. Is that right?
Well, that's very loose to say that.
Really?
This is a very special individual car.
What makes it individual? Just the Rolls? I mean, I don't want to say it's just a Rolls-Royce badge, but what else has been done?
I think Rolls-Royce have prided themselves on really building a special car. Sure, it's got some 7 Series drive gear and stuff, but it's it's a car that's been built for a very different market than the 7 Series.
I suppose so, and I apologize for being so understated, but everything about this is completely new. Shall we start with the power plant?
Sure, let's do that.
Yeah.
Now,
First of all, the doors. It's a coupe with suicide doors.
There we go. Of course, look at that.
So it's a V12 twin turbo. I'm guessing they don't want just anybody messing with this.
I think they want you to take it to the garage.
Right. I'm guessing it's a sequential turbo, small one, big one, because if you had parallel turbos, we'd be seeing something in here, or this would be wider.
Twin turbo. It's a twin turbo V12 produces 870 Newton meters of torque, which is nuts. That's deep. Newton meters or pound foot?
Pound feet.
So that's 642 pound-foot of torque.
That's diesel. That's like a diesel truck, bro.
Yeah, it's like a freight train. Really, really seriously is.
Well, it's black. The car is very.
Let me tell you,
none more black.
If you want to talk about engines, I'm the wrong man. But if you want to talk about the car and the experience and the fun and everything about it, the luxury, the refinement, then I can talk to you for days about this car.
Then let's do that. I apologize, I'm wearing my New Balance hiking boots and we're on mud. Do you have a towel I can put my feet on?
You can step on these lamb's wool rugs,
no problem at all.
Let me tell you, it's all about, I think Rolls-Royce want people like us, regular people. Sure, you got to have a few bucks to be able to afford to own one, that goes without saying, but they want regular people to be able to experience these cars and be aware of these cars and not just the old, maybe the old sort of generation that people refer to driving Rolls-Royces. So you step in with your whatever you have, and you'll be very welcome in there.
Okay, first of all, there's plastic chrome trim pieces on the seat itself. It is the Velcro lamb's wool floor mats are held in by Velcro tabs, lamb's wool, and then what may actually be a leather foot pad there on the bottom, and your footwell is lighted. Is that what I think it is?
It sure is.
Can I press the button?
Please do, be my guest.
This is what, well, there's a big detent on that when you pull this out.
I've used these in vain today, several times.
Yes? All right, it's the real umbrella, and it says Rolls-Royce on it.
Now, let me tell you about the umbrella. It's not just. It's not just an umbrella. They've designed this to fit the average man. So so I kind of just about pass for average size. But the whole design and the engineering, it's got the organ stops as it has inside as well. So you can open it very easily with one finger. It's got beautiful carbon fiber and the balance as well. So everything, not just the car, but everything that comes with the car.
These things are spring, but they're not spring loaded in like a little sheath. It goes in on a very tight, what feels like piano wire.
It sounds like it, like a guitar, like a piano,
And the label up there does says Rolls-Royce something 100% polyester, and even the touch of the umbrella is softer than your average one. Anything special, or just pull it back?
Pull it back, please. And then when it goes back inside in the enclosure here in the enclosure, so this has drainage points inside. and also warm air pumps into the enclosure. So your wet umbrella that we used about an hour ago will dry as well, and it won't be fousty or moldy or anything as well.
Heaven forbid I have to shake off my own umbrella.
Just need to close the end there.
Okay.
Close it all down into it. That's it. You got it.
All right.
That's perfect.
Oh.
There we go. Now what a lovely touch that is, hey? Don't you think?
Big spring on there, but there it's in. There it's out. There it's in.
You're a detail man. You're gonna like
I'll be kind and turn it right side up.
Very good.
Yeah.
You're a detail man. You're gonna like this. Let me move this chunk. But in night time, you put your hand there, and then the light comes down. Light comes down and comes on automatically only when something's under there. When you move something under there, so you can easily see what's going on. And this here, you'll see a lot more of inside the car. Is technical fiber. It's for the Black Badge edition. So yeah, pretty cool.
Okay. Sitting down.
So let me give you these.
Okay. Fob, of course.
There we go.
Just drop it in.
It's got keyless go or whatever the official Rolls-Royce terminology is, but yes, you can just keep it in your pocket.
Okay.
Or there is a space on the front ashtray or the front. If you open that up, actually, you'll see there's a space to put the keys if you want to. If you did, if you didn't want to put them in your pocket, there you go.
Right there, and I'll. Whoops. It is binding just a little bit. There to the side, I push it forward, and it closes.
Soft close, of course.
Let's, oh, this roof. Look at that. All right, I guess there's 4 of us. Maybe we should all go.
I kind of want to leave my shoes here.
Alrighty.
There we go. Now, of course, Mr. Regular.
Yes.
You are going to love this. Please don't do it when I'm here, but if you keep your finger on this, not just once, keep your finger on it, which is the door button, because it'll be frightfully awkward for you to have to lean out. So, which is very uncouth. So if you keep your finger on that, then the door will close for you.
Okay.
This is nicer than some of the planes I've been in.
Yeah.
It does feel like a bit.
Now let me close this, and I just hold it.
Yep.
Keep holding it.
Yep.
Keep holding it. Bang. There it goes.
And what's the best so far that you've done since you've been in the UK?
The best car. Well, that's.
Can you reveal?
Yeah, because it just went up. I drove my European dream car.
I know what that is.
You saw it?
Peugeot
206.
Yeah.
And people are like, why? I'm like, because video games, that's why. And I drove it and they said, oh, you're going to hate it. And I liked it. But now I am in this. So what do I need to know before we set off?
Because often they say never meet your heroes. So I'm delighted that the Peugeot 206 lived up to expectations. So what do you need to know? Standard automatic here. So
foot on the brake.
Exactly right. Keyless go. So there's your stop start here.
Okay, engine stop.
Yep.
Very, very tiny gauges.
And
Only
of course
about like this.
And there's no rev counter, of course. Not with
it
Rolls-Royce,
says
you get the power.
Is that just a rev counter run in reverse? That's...
Yeah, I don't know. Technically, I don't know. But
okay. Releasing parking brake.
There we go. So the gear knob is on your gear stick is on your column. Like you got American guys are very used to that, of course. It's quite.
And I have a heads up. I have a heads up display,
which you can adjust the height of if you wanted to. So if you wanted.
There is a lot of pedal travel before I set off. One of the things that heads up display does do, it doesn't appear that it's reflecting off the windshield. The way they have it done.
Don't forget what side of the road. Sorry to drive. Please remember what side of the road to drive on.
I will.
Sorry.
I'm waiting for all these people.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Well, it's the end of the day, and the golf course is closing. And by the way, that's why I can. This is a private road. That's how I'm able to drive on this. So the heads-up, the Mitsubishi, the heads-up display appears that it's. Yeah, he was looking at us.
Yeah, he was.
Your Nissan Frontier. The heads-up display appears.
There you go.
Appears that it's reflecting at the end of the hood, not at the beginning, or as in right in front of the dash. Oh, and it's giving me sat-nav directions. It's just saying, hey, go back to the parking lot. Is there also a button that makes the flying lady detract?
There sure is. I've actually got it on a short button here. So if I touch number 8,
yep.
Spirit of Ecstasy. And notice she's black, by the way. She's de-chromed, I should say. Let's be politically correct here. She's de-chromed. Okay, so we're going to lower her. And you can keep it on automatic. So if you see here your settings, you can keep it on automatic. So when you turn the engine on and off, it'll go up and down accordingly. Or if you like to show people how cool and elegant it is, you keep it up all the time. You're doing very well since you're driving on the right hand side of the on the correct side of the road with a right hand drive.
It was honestly easier with a manual because it was a reminder that my offhand had to do the shifting, so it kept me on this side of this access road.
Okay, so the sat nav should be off now.
Okay.
It eats up the bumps.
We hit that a lot faster than we did.
No, it's amazing. The ride is absolutely phenomenal on this car, on this generation of car.
I am well aware how large this thing is. 3
suspension settings. You can raise it. You got so if you're going into a big garage or something, you can lower it, which looks really nice. Sort of race mode-y type. Really squats down.
Yeah.
But I think they call it magic carpet. Then honestly, it just eats up all the lumps and bumps on the freeway or on the country roads.
Okay. And is that what we are now, or we're in normal mode?
We're in normal mode.
The amount of buttons that there are here is very confusing to me. Well, first of all, maybe it's just making sure that I'm driving on the correct side of the road, but also they're in such a strange configuration, and also those are really far away.
Isn't that a long way? I said exactly the same. We did a review on this. And
is this the volume?
That's the volume.
Wow. Now I know I just use it on the wheel, but
I said exactly the same thing.
Do we have enough room?
Yes.
This guy in the van?
Yeah. You can go your way then.
Okay.
But I guess typically if you're left-hand drive, which is the majority of their market, so I guess it's designed for that. And and this one here, if you want to lower the screen, you're going to use.
Whoop! That was wheel spin. I hardly pressed.
Well, we've got a confession to make. That, by the time your video comes out, our video won't be out. So I can't tell you too much, but maybe the tires are a little bit lower than they should be on this. after we had a lot. We did something in this car. I've done stuff in different cars for years and years, but it was probably the best car experience I've ever had in my life. Yeah. The most fun you can have with clothes on in a car, I think. Did you see the YouTube channel Tax the Rich? Yes. Okay. Not that. We weren't not hooning it. No. Not quite that. Not quite, but there was. Please, you have to watch it. It's going to be on the Love Cars channel, so please. Please watch it. I'd love to get. We'll have to do a tie-in. Send me a message on Twitter when it's time to do that. Thank you. We sort of toyed with the idea that with this, and we can drive directly up to the front of the golf club here, even though we're not members, and no one will bat an eye. Yeah. Boy, can you turn this? Wait, wow, turn it off. Turn it off, or you can just reduce it. Now, so the roof, the Starlight roof is well, I think it's the best option that you can possibly get. If you order a sunroof, you're crazy. You need your head looked at. But this, the Starlight roof lining, and you can have any constellation you want. So this constellation is when how the stars were when the first car rolled off the production line in Goodwood. Good gravy. Yeah, so that's good. But you can have your initials, you can have your coat of arms, you can have pretty much anything. So park is press the button in on the top. That's it. And then pull the handbrake towards you on the top. Oh, pull it like that? Yeah. All right. Now we can stop start, turn it off. So you've got, okay, that's kind. You got your different camera modes as well. So if you, there we go. We'll do it after, but I'll show you the different camera modes. And okay. You got your air conditioned seats on actually. Oh, the next step is for me to be a passenger or possibly ride in the back along the way. So we're going to go to a different shooting location and experience more of the Wraith. Now I'm going to ride in the back of the Rolls because if it's just as important as the front. Oh, feel so bad. My dirty shoes. Well, we've been filming, so it's dirty as well. So don't feel bad. Okay. It does let itself know that this is, as you say, a coupe. Just keep your finger on this. But there is lots of headroom, and the seats back here lend themselves to excellent slouching. What's this button? That's your window there. Oh, I get and it goes all the way down.
I get, what do I get? I get a cigarette lighter. I get a very large ashtray.
Got a couple of these there.
Cigar. Cigar tray.
I get. Okay, why do I have two?
Okay,
One. Okay.
So here's the thing: if you want to have the top half of your body, so this is being controlled up here. So if you want cold air being blown to your face, but you want your legs nice and toasty, or vice versa, if you want cold legs and a warm head,
you need that surely in your life.
I mean, it's kind of an odd one. And then these are what they call organ stop controls for your fan. So if you pull it out, it should come on.
Huh. Nothing's so crude as a dial.
No.
They could have a dial from their parts bin and put it on anything else, but no, that is nice. And detent, detent, detent.
3 stops.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then it's in.
Well noted. And you're supposed to be able to see the Spirits of Ecstasy from anywhere in the car. So you should.
And yep, I see the wings
there we go.
from up on the very front.
I'm not quite sure how that works if you're only about 5'2", but.
And this is push forward and let it go, and there it goes. Oh, and there's 2 stops. And
So this is this one now. So push that one.
oh, and they meet in the middle. There they go. The lighting here, the GoPro, I hope it can pick it up. I may have to just use shadow and highlight so you can see everything. Yeah, she looked at me. Lady walking the dog. That's a thing, right? Getting, I wonder who he is.
The reactions are quite positive though.
Yeah?
Look, we're in the UK and we're relatively small-minded, a lot of people, but typically you drive this and the reaction is typically very positive. Lots of waves, smiles and thumbs up.
Inside this center console for us, there are 2 small...
Power outputs.
Oh, that's what those are.
Yeah. If you pull the plug out, then
Oh,
There's only got
that's
one
literally
USB.
just holding it.
really only one? Well, they figure if that's the type of person, they only have one device. As opposed to Subaru Outbacks that have, I think, 5 or something. Actually, the Range Rover, I think, had, at least the North American version, had 2 110 outlets. And not even the cigarette lighter power ports, the like grounded 3-prong. Now, if I'm in the back here, can I control Nick's seat?
Don't actually
No, I know.
Yes, you can forward and back with the small one underneath.
Huh. Well, I'm pressing this and it's not doing anything.
So whichever way you're pressing it, it's all the way that way. So you can go forward or back with Nick's seat, but not up or down.
I guess not when he's
In it.
though.
Yeah, you can.
He's doing it now and it's not. Oh, careful.
Which one?
Yeah, how about I do it to you? See if your seat moves.
No.
No. Ah.
I guess that's the stop.
Only when you stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, only when you stop, perhaps. Well.
Other things I have. It's just a reading light. There is a clothes hook. Oh. Yeah, I have to think it's all different. That's just a sign for my airbag. And I have an infinity symbol here.
That's for the black badge.
Oh, this is this trim level.
Yeah. So you've also got.
When it comes to Rolls-Royces, do you simply just go to a dealership and just say, I'd like that one that they have there, or is it everything fill out an order form, and is a bit more involved?
Yeah, I think that's really what Rolls-Royce are all about, is the individuality. It's, the amount of different customizations and variations you can have with a car. And I think you'll find that somebody will spec the car very differently from the Far East to they will in Russia to they will in Europe and the US.
And this car is on loan to you for some photography work?
Yeah, we've been actually making a video ourselves. We've been making a very fun video, so I can't wait for you to see that. But so this is a Rolls-Royce media car.
Ah, okay, press loaner. There is tons of functions down through all of that.
If you notice when I touch, it'll come up with the shortcut above it. And then so for example, I've shortcutted that to the Spirit of Ecstasy, so press that. And then there you go, so you can lower, raise, and whatever you want to do. So just glide over, it will come up with the shortcuts above. You've got your organ stops. This brings the screen down, which is rather lovely. This is technical fibre. This finish for the black badge is technical fibre. You've still got a CD player. Is that a CD player? No.
Yeah.
Really? Wow. This particular model's got air-conditioned seats and heated seats in the front. I think the air-conditioned heated seats are optional extra on the Wraith.
Interesting that instead of low, medium, and high on the HVAC controls, it says soft,
I know,
medium,
I love
and
that.
high.
We've made a point of that as well, actually. And it is. It's just have it nice and soft. You know, we don't want low.
Very British. So British.
Oh, thanks for doing that. Not my pantomime English accent. I got a few things I need to tell you about some shooting that we did earlier, but we're almost there. So I'm going to cut here and we'll see you at the pretty place.